Hi! If you are a parent looking for baby products to help you survive, this is the video for you. I'm Dr. Cindy Kimmy Tan, physical therapist and mom of two, and I'm here to help. Here are my top 6 products that I would recommend that helped me so much as a parent to keep my sanity, to help give me sleep, and just improve my mood. One of the products that I just love for parents that is super beneficial is the Brest Friend pillow. And this pillow helps, one, prepare your body and place your body in a position that's great for your neck and your shoulders and your back. It's just ergonomically a wonderful tool to help the parents feel better, because when you are feeding a baby, especially when they're newborn, you feed them a lot. You feed them about like 8 to 10 times a day. And if your baby is like my daughter, who eats so slow, and she eats like so slow, each feeding takes like 30-40 minutes. So you're going to be in this position for a long time. The great thing about the Brest Friend is that it's super adjustable, and there's a clasp here, as you can see, or like a little buckle, to where you can go ahead and place this around your body so that you can have the use of your hands, which I love that, because you just need your hands with the baby, right? So if you happen to have to get up to grab something, like if your baby happens to throw up all over you, which happens a lot, and you're like, I need a burp cloth, you can get up, walk around the room, go get the birth cloth, and go sit back down. Versus if you use something that doesn't have the strap that locks it onto you, then the pillow falls out, and then your hands are all busy, and then it's just a hot mess. So the Brest Friend is very helpful with that. Also, what I love about it, this adjustable strap, so you can adjust the Brest Friend even higher and tighter if you need it more snug, or looser if you need it a little bit more loose. But this way you can adjust the pillow a bit closer to your breast if you need it. Because good ergonomics is bringing the baby to the boobie and not the boobie to the baby. Because when you do the boobie to the baby, then your shoulders and neck and everything gets a little bit strained, and over time you get problems. Let me tell you, you get problems. So this way is just better ergonomics for breastfeeding. So great for mama. It's also good for both mama and dada, because if you're bottle feeding, you also still want good ergonomics, right? This helps bring the baby up a little bit more. So I highly suggest the Brest Friend. It's a super trendy name, and it's just a really great pillow. The next 2 products that I'm going to recommend are devoted to helping you parents sleep, because sleep is so vital and so important when you just had a baby, because mom is healing in multiple ways. Mom just delivered a baby, whether she did it through cesarean or she did it through vaginal. Sleep is so important to promote that natural healing process, so mom's body and the tissues and the hormones, all of the above, can heal, and that she can feel her best to help take care of the baby. One of the products that I would recommend is the Snoo. So the Snoo is something that I would call a smart bassinet, and it was created by Dr. Harvey Karp. He designed the Snoo in a way that it resembles the mom's womb, in the way that it sounds the same, the way that it sways, and the way that the baby is swaddled. Pretty much the Snoo, it responds to the baby's cry with white noise and with rocking. So if your baby wakes up in the middle of the night, the Snoo will activate. The white noise will help bring the baby to a calm state, as well as the swaying of the Snoo calms the baby down. I really think the Snoo saved us and gave us an extra hour or 2 each night for both of our kids. I do think with my second kid, the Snoo was a little bit harder for him. He was a little bit more of a sensitive baby, so you had to kind of had like magic hands to put him down in a way that wouldn't disturb him. Either way, we love the Snoo for both of our kids. I kind of think of it as like a nanny in the middle of the night, or like a night doula. You can get by with having a regular bassinet, definitely. But the Snoo, it buys you that extra time where you can have that extra sleep. Sleep is so important. Highly recommend the Snoo. The next product that I would recommend to help with sleep is a sleeping course. And this sleeping course is designed by a nurse named Cara. She's a neonatal nurse and a mom of 4. You might have heard of her if you dove into learning a little bit more about sleep training, but her course is called Taking Care of Babies. She has currently, in 2026, she has 3 different courses that I've used for both of my kids. They've helped me so much. The first course is for newborns, and this helps you pretty much figure out how to take care of a baby and how to promote good sleep habits for your newborn. I strongly believe this course helped me raise my first child with good sleeping habits, and she has just been such an amazing sleeper from a newborn all the way to 2 years old. The second course is the 5 months to 2 years old, and I use this course for my son. He tends to be a little bit more of a sensitive baby, and he's a little bit more sensitive with sleeping. He just has like a harder time. So I actually purchased this course for him to help teach me how to do the sleep training. This course helped me know how to sleep train my son in a way that I had a plan, I knew what to do, and I also had a good understanding of what he was going through. My son is now 6 months old, and he is sleeping through the night. He is sleeping from 7 to 7, and then also for naps, he is taking 3 to 4 hours of naps throughout the day. So honestly, I feel like I got a lot of my life back from using this course to help my son sleep better. And also my son, he has such a better spirit and mood about him ever since we did this course. I think it's totally worth it. And believe it or not, the third course that I have used is their 2 to older, their toddler sleeping course. My daughter, my beloved daughter, who has always been an amazing sleeper, as soon as she turned 2 years old, sleep became a little bit more difficult for her, and we just couldn't understand. We didn't know why. This course helped us understand why her sleep has changed, why 2 and older toddlers are just different from when they're newborn to 2. And it also helped give us a plan of how to navigate sleep habits. The reason why you would get the Taking Care of Babies plan is, one, is that it's convenient. It's all bundled together. The information is there, and you don't have to go diving and searching for this throughout the internet. I love that I was able to binge watch each of these classes in like a day for each of the classes so that I can implement all of the material that night. Another aspect of why I love these courses is that they're research-based. There is a lot of evidence and research showing that sleep training is great for your babies. It's great for the parents in the long run, and that it does not cause any harm to your babies at all, especially in the long run. I know that not all parents are for sleep training. It's not for every family. And what I love about Cara, the lady who created this course and who teaches it, she's so understanding about that. And she's not pushy about pushing the information. She's so open-handed and welcoming to everyone, encouraging you to go the path that you think is best for you. She teaches you different ways that you could go about helping your kid sleep a little bit more independently. And she teaches you and educates you on what's going on why your kid is having trouble sleeping. So if anything, it's just a great course to help educate you on what's going on. And if sleep training is for you, it gives you a plan of how to move forward in a very efficient and easy way to understand. For me, it was so worth it buying these courses because it saved me time and it saved me and my husband sleep. Like, honestly, we have been getting great sleep lately, and I'm so thankful for the Taking Care of Babies courses. The next product that I would recommend is a very simple one, and it's just any playmat. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but just a playmat that you can put on the floor and let your baby play. Playmats is where a kid has the free space to roll and kick, push themselves up, reach. All of those things are so important to help a baby learn to crawl, to sit up, and to walk. So simply any playmat to get your child on the floor to play and explore the world is perfect. You don't really need fancy things. And for me, I do like a pretty playmat. That's not something that's necessary, but I don't know, I'm that mom that loves beige things. Like my husband makes fun of me because all of our kids stuff is like muted, neutral colors like beige or like light pastels or sage or like a sky blue. It's just how I am. And yeah, the prettier the playmat, highly recommend. My next two products that I'm gonna recommend, these are for the parents who are busy, or these parents who just need to do something. Especially this, hear me out, this is for you parents who have multiple kids. Yes, the multiples. Because I did not need to use these next two products that I'm gonna mention with my first kid, but with my second kid, because I also have a toddler running around. I need it so much. These next two products, they're what are considered container products. Ideally, you do not want to have your kid inside a bouncer for too long, especially walkers and any sort of activity center that just holds your kids in them. That does not help with your kids' development. But the reason why we get them is because it's for the parents. The parents have to do stuff. So these next two things that I'm going to mention, they are created in a way that it's okay for the baby. It doesn't harm the baby if used in a moderate amount of time. So the first one is the Baby Bjorn bouncer. I did not get this with my first kid, and I wish I did. It's so amazing. This bouncer honestly has saved my life with the second kid, because my boy, he's just a little bit more sensitive and he has a hard time being put down. But for some reason, he loved this bouncer. One of the great things about the Baby Bjorn bouncer is that it uses your baby's natural movements. So it uses their kicking and their shifting to bounce the product. In a way, it's a little bit of an interactive bouncer, and it helps soothe the baby. Honestly, the Baby Bjorn, it's been the best thing for me, and I've been able to take it with me to doctor's appointments. I know that sounds silly, but it folds up so nicely that you can, if you need it. I place my son in it when I need to do the dishes, or if I have to cook, or even if I need to give my daughter, who is a toddler, if I need to give her a bath or I need to help her with something and I have to place him down. So honestly, wonderful. Couldn't recommend the Baby Bjorn enough. For the Bjorn baby bouncer, you want to try not to use the bouncer longer than 1 hour total for the whole day. That's kind of like its max. To be honest with you, have I used it more than that throughout the day? There has been some days where I desperately had to do that, and that's okay. But just so you know, if you are in control of it and if you can keep your baby out of it longer than a total of 1 hour a day, that is what's best for your baby. The last item that I'm going to talk about is something that I did not need with my first child, but it's something that I definitely needed for my second child for the same reasons for the Baby Bjorn. I have to put him down sometimes because I have to chase after a toddler here and there. You know what I mean? This activity center, it's one of the better ones that are out there. Pediatric physical therapists, they tend to recommend this product if a parent needs a little bit of a breather and they need to place their kids down. So reasonings for that is, one, there is a little footstool pad that is adjustable to your baby. That's super helpful because you want to make sure that your baby's toes, they're not tiptoed on it, because that encourages them to tiptoe walk. You want to have their foot flat down to help them develop better with their walking pattern. Also, it helps with the development of their hips. So it's really healthy and good for your hips just having that footstool there, where other stationary items where you place your kids in, they're on their tiptoes or they're just hanging there, which isn't the best for the kids' hips. Second, why this activity center is so great, it has a 360 turning kind of station, so the kid can turn around while they're in the station. So that helps a lot with a little bit more of mobility. The kid can move a bit more. Also, it helps with creativity and exploration. The kid can go ahead and explore all of these different toys in a safe way where you feel like you can leave your kid there for a few minutes while you have something else to do. Third, this product is great if you happen to have multiple kids. This way, the baby is eye level and has eye level interactions with their older siblings. They can have a bit more of social interactions with their siblings to help build their bond, and it helps your baby develop a bit more in their social, emotional development. Now, keep in mind for the Hop Skip Activity Center, you do not want to have your kid be in it longer than 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and you want to try not to use it more than 2 to 3 times in the day for that 10 to 15 minute amount of time. Well, there you have it. Those are 6 products to help you parents survive. And most importantly, they aren't bad for your babies. These products can help you parents. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to catching you in my other videos. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and support my channel by subscribing. And also please comment below on any other products that you found were helpful for you parents. Okay, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.